Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nerd Sanctuary. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the safety of your nerddom. And remember, please hit that like button and subscribe. Wonderful rare. All right, so we're looking at Evolving Wilds, Fire Prophecy, Swallow Hull, Frill Scare Mentor are the cards I'm looking at right here. I've been liking Temur, but I've also been liking Abzan. Man, I feel like just taking this Evolving Wilds, but I hate passing removal. All right, I'm gonna take the Swallow Hole. Prophecy, Kips, you think it's better? Yeah, it is really good. I agree. I just don't like red better than I like white. I think white's better. That was the only consideration. This Fire Prophecy is definitely better than Swallow Hole. All right, I'm gonna go with Fire Prophecy. I'm with you. Whoa, I did not. Oh man, that was almost close. Cool. So Pacifism, another removal spell. Then we have a cycling guy here, which is good. He's not a bomb, so I'm not taking it over Pacifism. Arpekeligor has also been really good for me. Dolan says, had you taken that rare? Oh, I know. That would have been a real bummer. Other cards in this pack that are considerable. Gust of Wind has been okay for me. Yeah. So basically not a great pack outside of Pacifism, Smasher, and Alpekeligor. Alpekeligor is pretty good, but I'm going to take the Pacifism. Okay. Just taking a quick look. All right, so looking at Evolving Wilds. Alert Heed Bonder has been pretty good for me. Not great. I don't like the Vigilance archetype. And Red-White really wants to push me into this cycling mechanic. Though these aren't really the payoffs I'm looking for. No good black cards. Blue is the other color we would go with. In like a Jeskai form, which is what I'm going to look at. And I think that Of One Mind is good enough to take over the fixing, which is probably a mistake, because we will play Evolving Wilds no matter what we do. All right, I talked myself into it. I'm taking Evolving Wilds. How's it going, Brisket? Welcome to the stream. Hey, yep, okay. Well, we're going to take this Fire Prophecy. Now let's talk about the rest of the pack. So there is another piece of removal, Divine Arrow, which has been okay for me. Certainly not better than Fire Prophecy. Pack 1, pick 4, Brisket. We opened a bad rare. Mana Fixing is always good, so if we were looking to be in Mardu, we would definitely take this. Not over Fire Prophecy, but we could. And if we were looking to cycle, we could take the Crystal. Because in the cycling deck, it doesn't matter necessarily what you're cycling as long as it's cheap enough to play. So, and that would cover two of the color, or one of the colors at least. But so, I don't know. All right, now we get some cards here. So, Lifelink guy hasn't been great for me. Black has. Blue's been good. The other consideration here is dip back into Mardu, even though we haven't seen any good black cards, for a 2-drop. So, for me here, the best card in the pack is definitely the General's Enforcer. The card has been very good. Followed up slightly with Honey Mammoth, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to cut off the white And we're not... Oh, there's no red here, so we should take thought of that for the future. Yeah, very, very helpful there, Jasma. All right. Okay, now we're seeing some cards here in blue, which is weird. Also, human synergy, sacrifice synergy on this guy. But that's not what I'm going to take. But it's small on a phone. Yeah, pack 1, pick 6 now. So, here's my thought process here. We're going to take the neutralize because the cycling deck has been pretty good for me. I haven't seen a whole lot of anything else that really pushes me into anything else. This also gives us an out to play like Jeskai with Jeskai spells, but we really need some payoffs here. So that's what we're going to be looking for in either deck. And take note that we passed a blue-white fixing land there. All right, so there's our of one mind. Blitz Leech has been good for me, but not really interested in that outside of the flash deck. Though we do have a neutralize. So we could go more something like Grixis, but I think the cost of that is not worth shipping of an of the mind. So we're going to take of the mind here. Just says, it's just a divination, 2 colorless and a blue to draw 2 cards. If it happens to be cheaper because we're in white and red that have humans in them, great. And black, but I doubt we'll be all 4 colors here. All right, so there's kind of a payoff here. There's also a cycling and a good 2-drop. So I'm going to put my cursor on this thing. This spell has been very good in good spots and very bad in bad spots. Overall, I think the card is very good. So I'm going to take it here as a spell for the Izzet deck. As draw for the Jeskai deck. And because the rest of the pack wasn't great. Oh boy, what a gift. Alright, so at this point in the draft, I'm just looking at payoffs and mana fixing and good spells. There's no good spells here. We're looking at Anticipate, which is fine. A cycling card, which could be good. A bad creature, but fixing is super important. Okay, so we did talk about Gust of Wind earlier. So Gust of Wind gets cheaper if you have a flyer. It draws a card and it returns a permanent. So it's kind of like Tempo, which is really where you want it in the the green-blue Tempo deck. I'm gonna, just in case. We also have a Sleep Dart, which is also another Tempo card. And the other consideration is this because it has cycling. So I'm gonna take the cycling. That's probably wrong, and I'm gonna put it over here. But yeah, there's another Gust of Wind. Like I said, this tends to, like I was trying to say, this tends to wheel. And it's going to wheel, well, not wheel again, but it's going to be shipped again because I'm taking another of one mind because it's basically an awesome card for any of the decks that we're looking to build here. We need 3 of the baby dragons. I have bad jokes for you, Brisket, but not in public forum. I love a turtle. But I guess this is a spell. All right, fine. I'll take the right card in the spell, but hopefully we don't have to play it. We'll take another one. We'll put both of these in the sideboard. We'll take a spell in the sideboard. In the sideboard. Thank you. Island. Okay, we have a blue-blue creature. We have a pacifism. Oh, man, we have a cycling payoff. We have a humans payoff. Oh, this pack's hard. All right. So basically, we took 1 white card basically out of that whole last pack. And if I ship this pacifism, pack 3 is going to go bad for us if we wanted to be in white. So the companion is pretty good. He's much better, obviously, in the blue-green deck. We're not going to play him as our companion. But there's 2 pieces of removal here. And a cycling payoff. Alright, we're not looking to be white. I'm going to take the removal spell. That was actually quite tough. Okay, now this card is pretty bonkers, I think, in Constructed. You take the companion there? Yeah. I don't know, that was tough. Sorry I wasn't reading the chat. I was trying to figure out what we were doing. Alright, so we're not taking this. It's not good in limited. 39 seconds. Alright. Flame Spill is very good. It's an instant. Lets you keep up your counter spell, stuff like that. Mutate creature. None of these cards are going to wheel. None of them. But we might wheel a Capture Sphere out of this pack. Man, we really need some creatures or some payoffs here. Alright, I'm going to take the creature here, but that might be wrong. Alright, there's another creature in Tigerilla. It's fine. It's not good. Also a Swallow Hole. Alright, so the other thing we can look at is dumping into green for the creatures. This isn't really one of the ones we want to do that, even though the card is good. We would have to drop our white, which is fine at this point. So you know what? I'm going to take the Exuberant Wolf Bear here and maybe try and push our way into Temur instead of Jeskai. So now we are looking at the tempo deck, even though we passed all that tempo junk. Not really interested in that thing. It's very expensive for the spells deck. So I'm going to take the good mutate creature here. I'll let you read it in a second as I skim this pack. Yeah, there's nothing. All right, well, actually, I can just do this. Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. All right, that's fine. All right, so we have a tempo card here. It also has cycling. Tap 2 target creatures. They don't untap. And a bunch of mediocre creatures and a bunch of mediocre spells. So we're going to take a mediocre card that goes in our deck. We do end up with a Capture Sphere. There's also a Thornwood Falls, which is just fixing. How much removal do we have at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4. So Capture Sphere is fine at best, but I'm gonna take it. It's a pretty decent tempo play. All right, another tempo card. Oh, but here's a payoff for the spells in our deck. Can I please? Thank you. So whenever we cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So this is the kind of threat that we want to jam and then protect. And keep tapping down their stuff, keep countering their spells, killing their creatures, and just constantly getting in with this exact creature. So this is exactly the payoff we wanted. And how many cards left? So we might wheel this, but I doubt it. Hey, there's your baby Godzilla. Let's look at the rest of the pack, though. So this is a pretty decent tempo card. Whenever a creature you control deals damage to a player, you may draw a card. But we're not in the Flyers deck where you really want that. Not interested in any of these things. This is a decent cycling spell, but it doesn't look like we're going to be in cycling anymore, so we'll take the baby Godzilla, hoping to get more mutate. Alright, some good stuff here. Another removal spell. It's at instant speed. It's what we're taking here. It's great for our deck. Alright. Big creature, big dumb boy. There's also a... God, what is this thing called? Mysterious Egg? Which has been fine, but I'm on the cycling guy here. Be a little bit more organized. we're just going to take this creature. Also, why are we drafting this way instead of the other way? Oh, you mean like that? Because I forgot about it. My bad. Thanks, Brisket. All right, we're just going to take some cycling spells just in case we end up in that deck. Take a creature just because it's a creature. There we go. Yep. My bad. This spell has been fine for me. Quite tempo-y, but hope we don't have to play it. Oh, hey, you remember all that cycling stuff I've been talking about? So, there's a lot of great cards here. There's only one choice for us, but there's a lot of great cards. We're obviously not in white anymore. We barely saw any good white cards besides the 2 pacifisms that we opened. Escape Protocol is cute, but doesn't really do it. We're taking Sharknado because it's a Sharknado. Also because it draws a card and makes like a 4/4 late in the game, which is just good enough. But it makes a shark that we can mutate on to with flying, right? So that's just with the cycling ability. Has nothing to do with if you cast the enchantment. So if we end up with this in play, all of those non-creature spells start to get really bonkers. All right, we're going to keep track of the fact there's a Fire Prophecy that we're going to pass, a Swift Water Cliffs that we're going to pass, because we're going to take this other counterspell. So now that we moved into this weird tempo thing, the counterspell goes up. We already have 2 Fire Prophecies and a lot of good removal. Take the Flying Shark Production Center. Oh boy. So this card is bonkers. Fights a card. Just real bonkers. 8-ball day. Yeah. Probably going to take it here. It's going to make our mana really tough, but we already have 2 Evolving Wilds. Hopefully we can get some of those uncommons that search for some lands. Of note, we might be able to wheel this Essence Symbiote. Also, Blood Curdles in this pack, so what an insane pack. All right. There's Fixing. So this doesn't... oh, wait. There's an Essence Scatter. No, I'm taking the Fixing. Okay, maybe we can get an Essence Scatter later. We need to take the Fixing, like, super hard right now. Plus, we're already quite tempo-y with our 2 neutralizes. So, yeah, we're going to take this. Be pretty happy that we found one. Well. Alright, so Fixing gets you able to play, right? Wingspan Mentor has been really, really good for me, especially in this type of deck. Capture Sphere is very good in this deck. However, as Brisket saw already, there is a Pouncing Shore Shark, which is the perfect card for us right now. We need the creatures. It's got the tempo because it has flash and it can bounce their creature out of the way. It's exactly what we wanted. Fixing in not our colors. Here's a creature that's not a human. Here's a creature that's not a human. This land has been decent for me. It is a rare. But the way our mana's shaping up to be, which is pretty hard teamer, we are not going to be able to play the colorless mana. So for me, it's between the Almighty Brushwag and the Bristling Boar. Obviously, I took the Brushwag, so. Another removal spell. And this guy has also been quite good. However, there's another mana Fixing. We already have a ton of removal. We have a ton of tempo. So we're going to take the Fixing. As Brisket, just suggested. He's absolutely right. And what a gift. Oh, another awesome tempo card in Archipelagor. There's nothing else in this pack. We don't care about anything else. This is a perfect card. It's a big dude. It's a great late game answer to their final big dude. Tap it down. Get in there for a ton. Nothing at all here that we might want. So what we're going to do is take the Aegis Turtle for the sideboard. Did I say it might wheel? Because I thought it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so we got a Wilt that cycles, but I'm going to take the creature here. It's not really meant for our deck, as it's like, you know, the trample payoff, and we don't have a whole lot of trample, but it should be fine. We'll see if we end up playing both of these. Flash 1/6 sounds good. That's really meant for the... Well, I haven't played with this card. Alright, I actually think that the other pick was correct there, but I haven't played with this card yet. Reconnaissance Mission. And I think this is the deck for it, so I want to try it. Just take some creatures here that might help us in the future. We might actually even play that thing. Cool. Alright, let's build this mess. Hey, look, we got a Vault. Alright, how's the volume, guys, still? Am I too loud? Can you guys hear the music and the sound effects? How are we doing? Oh, well, this draft seems to be getting much better. I wasn't looking to yeah. Yeah, it definitely came together at the end there, Chasema. Wow, we only have to make 2 cuts? How bad's our mana? Oh, it's not actually that bad. It's bad. It's bad. All right. 2 cuts, huh? It's good for me. Great. Brisket, you like it? What is Dracus? Oh, this thing? It's 2/3 with Mutate that gets a sorcery or instant or sorcery back from the graveyard to our hand. Play as is. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. All right. Let's check for how much Mutate we ended up with. 1, because we only started taking it, what, mid-pack 2? So 1, 2. Probably going to end up cutting one of those. 3, 4. I thought we had more than that. So we have 5? That's it? I mean, it's probably still worth it, though, right? How's our creature count? 11. Oh, boy. All right, so... Man, it's probably this stupid reconnaissance mission that I said I wanted to take to play. What are you talking about, flyers? Brisket? I mean, do we have flyers? Not really. Are you saying, like, change this out for this? Do we need more? I mean, that's the only other flyer we have. The one I just put in there. Which actually kind of makes our mana better. And we can board this guy in if we're having an aggression problem. So, I'm not a huge fan of the 3/6, but hexproof and flying can matter sometimes. I do like it in best of ones, though. All right, so we have 6 pieces of fixing. No, 5. 5 pieces of fixing. We didn't get any of the renewable stuff, unfortunately. That's because we got into green too late, but we should be okay. So they say 624. Let's see what we end up with. All right. Again, my method here is to put a bunch of the lands I intend to play in. Careful not to flood. Yeah, I'll do my best. Oops, I picked the wrong mountain. And then I subtract them as I go. All right, so what were the numbers again? It was 1465. But triple green. Oh, we're still running this Brushwag. That probably makes our mana a lot better if we cut that for something that does make our mana better. What does this do? Oh yeah, that thing. Is that any good in our deck? It's just another cheap spell that can pump some of our dudes here. No, not really. Okay. 16 lands, definitely not. But I'm certainly thinking about playing this turtle. Although this is kind of like a spell. How can you cut Brushwag? It's complete bonkers and it's busted. No, I do like Brushwag. Yeah, I do like the Brushwag. The only reason I'm cutting it is because it makes our mana better. And I realize I put a double green spell in cutting after I cut that, but it does have cycling, so. I think the only other card that I would consider playing would be the turtle. I don't know. What do you guys think? We do have another 4/4 unblockable we could play. That's probably good. Thoughts, anyone? I guess I can get the mana right before while you guys are thinking. Don't try to do more green, I think. Yeah, I agree. That's kind of why I cut the Brushwag in the first place. Whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's take a look at... Stop that. Stop doing what I tell you and not what I want. Okay, this looks like 18 lands to me. It is, okay. Alright, so we currently sit at 3, 9 blue. Alright, 8 blue. 5, 6, 7 red. Yeah, this is good. That's good mana for whatever we end up with. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put in this this thing. It is cycling for when we need a land or a spell or whatever. It is a spell for our this guy. There we go. And for the other spell parts of our deck. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Also, oh, no, we have a King Kong. What am I doing? There we go. Nice cheap cycling too. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Like, we can cycle it away if we need it. It's a spell. It, you know, it kind of does all the things we want, except we don't really care about the effect, unfortunately. If I had one of the destroy artifacts or enchantments thing, I would play that over that. My bad. Thank you. Mardu. Okay. Mardu, human cycling graveyard. Okay. Not gonna lie, this isn't a real good spot for us. Came out kind of aggressive, so we need to draw our removal right now. So we are going to get to kill something here next turn with the rock slide if we want to. Which is probably exactly what's going to happen. Just forest do that and crack our Evolving Wilds at some point. Okay. Could have countered that there, but I'm more worried about some dangerous stuff off the top. Gonna slow down some damage here. Yep. Alright, we don't have anything to do for 5, so this playing Evolving Wilds here, cracking it for a forest gives us an out to our big boy. Man, we don't have a whole lot to do here. In trouble for sure. Oh, wait. I'm gonna crack this first. Even though we want to hit a forest, it doesn't change our math, so. Actually, it does. I probably should have not done that, but that's okay. Oh. Well, sometimes you just do it. Well, if he has removal, we're dead. Kill the thing that gets the things back from the grave. Cycle, tap it down. Yep, that'll do it. Alright. Maybe he'll give us some information. We'll play this out. Nope, he didn't. Alright, cool. Good game indeed. Alright. Now we're on the play. Now we can keep a better hand. We are going to bring in this turtle. Cut some bad cards. Do like the counter spells in that matchup, though. This doesn't do anything. All right, I actually like the 1/3 body on this, so we're going to keep it. Okay, I'm back. Good. We just lost game 1. Trounced. Definitely on the play. Oh boy. Definitely gonna keep this hand. Man. Now you may crush under the weight of your electric cards. Yeah, we'll see. He was pretty aggressive last game. Not gonna crack this. Don't know what I'm cracking it for. Well, we have to make a decision this turn. Yeah, he came out real aggressive. Alright, do I care about countering any of those 3-drops that I saw or any that he could have in Mardu? Yes, I do, but I think we need to make progress first. So what we're going to do is play this up to 1 mind. Oh, perfect. Sure. Okay, another good card. Does that flash? Can't. Mike's. There we go. No. All right. Yep. So if he doesn't do anything here, I'm just gonna make a 3/3 flyer. Out of combat, please. Oh, jeez. All right. I wanted to make a 3/3 flyer, but 1 cycle off of that. He's missing land drops. Yeah, we're in trouble if that goes off. Please stop, computer. Thank you. Okay. Definitely don't want to be discarding spells with this thing. Alright, I'm going to take this turn to play this game. I've got to lock that taskbar, because that is annoying. Can you be under that? You're in full screen. What the heck? Oh, now it's gone. Interesting. Interesting. All right, this is fight, right? You control the... No, it's not. Oh. So... Alright, this could just get out of hand, so we're going to kill that. Literally doesn't matter, right? So converted mana cost, anything that kills it, no. Multicolored spells, no. Doesn't matter. We want to get this back. I don't want to attack, do I? I'm not going to block, so yeah. Well, he's ripping his lands now. Sure. Okay, we got a land. Woot. Now, 2, 3. So we would need a spell. I'm interested in discarding 2 of these spells, but not thrilled about it. So I'm just going to play the turtle. It's a sorcery, right? No, it is an instant. All right. Instant here. You don't control. I'd rather him use a cycling spell on my turn than on his turn to save his guy there. So that's why we did it main phase there. That's a 6/4. That's a big boy. I also have a big boy. Boom. Sure. There is a lot of removal to kill a 7/7, which is why I put it on the stupid 0/5. I like to spread out my threats, especially with mutate. At least this way we have a guy that will continue to get bigger as we make cast spells and despite the dead weight. And get us stuff back too, right? Because it's whenever it mutates. Yeah. So. If he does kill the Archipelagore, well, that sucks, but, you know, it's fine. All right, 3/3, 2/3 with first strike. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so we discard our hand. Man, that's aggressive as heck. Okay, just making sure that doesn't do anything. All right, this is super aggressive. I really don't recommend doing this. And it might just be wrong. Wait, as an additional cost, discard. Target player draws X cards. That would be me. And we'll kill this thing. Yep, all of them. Man, that feels real bad. Worked out all right for us, though. We even got our thing. Cool. So he has to chump block here. And this way, unless he has a pump spell and a removal spell. Wow, he's got all the companions. We're not dead, right? So that's 11 damage. They have vigilance. No trample. That does put us dead to a few things. We are gonna fight a thing. No. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's hard to guess. But I think we have the most outs if we don't. That doesn't do anything. Okay, so. We can kill the big boy. Forcing a trade, which isn't great for us. Alright, let's cycle and see what happens here. Okay, well, that didn't help. It will help next turn. Yeah, I know. I had 2 removal in hand. The problem is I can't attack. Right? Well, he has to chump block. So I can't attack with this. This is getting tricky. If we can survive this turn, we should be okay. Land, that thing, sure. Was that the perfect draw? Because that just kills him? Yes, I believe so. So we capture Sphere that. Sure, trigger. Fire Prophecy that. Sure, trigger. You're dead. No. Alright, way to go, Turtle. Still no flyers. I kind of feel crappy about taking out Hexproof against Mardu. Because that's what I would cut, right? This is the worst 6-drop we have. He's also pretty aggressive, but not aggressive enough that this matters, which is frustrating. That also doesn't matter. All right, this should be fine. Well, good mana, but this hand kind of stinks. You have a lot of expensive cards versus an aggro deck. Yep, that's true. Here we are, mulliganing. All right, this is cycling, but I think we have to get rid of it. And unfortunately, we have to get rid of that. All right. Might be able to get somewhere with this hand. Oh, that can't be bad for us. Yep. No land. Yeah, that's accurate, Brisket. It's true. Sure. We don't draw a land here, we're in trouble. Okay. Can't counter anything there because we don't have double blue, so we might as well set up for next turn. Definitely not attacking. Gross. Gross, gross. Alright, there's a land. That's good. Can't cast anything in our hand, though. Alright, we're gonna have to jump block this turn. I think. Maybe not. So if he has 2 cycling spells, we die, right? 6 times 3. But we have legitimately no out. We just have to hope he doesn't have 2 cycling spells, which is quite unlikely. Our out next turn is to play this, bounce a thing, and block. Like, we are in trouble. Okay. That's a good sign. Mother, may I? Okay, we don't have time for this. We're going to cycle it. Try and hope it hit a land. There it is. Oh, well, we found a replacement. All right. Well, I guess we just passed the turn, huh? So our plan is to do this thing. Yep, not much of a choice. Alright. 4 blocks, though. Target a non-human. The only one I have? I don't really want to discard a card here. Well, I guess I'll discard this since we don't have time for that. So he has a removal spell here. He's just trying to figure out if he should kill this thing or not, I'm assuming. He definitely shouldn't, because if it kills the Godzilla, it'll kill the shark. So maybe we should have gone to blocks first, but I feel like this played around more things. Yes, please. I have no hope that this is gonna kill. Yeah. Instant cycle, yep. No problem. But it bought us a turn, which is... So we don't have any 2-mana removal spell. Oh, we do. Okay, no. This is totally our out. So we have to discard 3 cards here. 1, 2, 3. Target a player, me. Up to 1 creature, this one. We want to discard a capture sphere, a big boy, and a big boy. Go. I know, I'm sorry. Complicated math here. Alright, well, we didn't draw it. That's unfortunate. I was trying to get the pyro thingy. Not dead? Okay, no, we are dead. Okay. I just wanted to do it with style. Alright, cool. That was close. I think if we ever came back, or if we came back from that, that would have been sweet, but alright. We shall get the next one. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to keep this hand. Oh, it's still doing that? What's the point of locking the taskbar if you're going to do it every once in a while? Oh boy, sorry guys. Still no creature. Sure. Sure. Okay, now I'm comfortable. Just in case everybody cared. Oh, hey, look, we get to see what this thing does. Again, it's probably just better there to cycle it, find a creature, but I don't know. I just want to see what it does. Yeah, that thing's good. That's totally getting capture sphered right now. So we don't need double red, so we'll get our triple... Oh, no, we already have triple green. So we'll get... Did we get a red mana? I think so. Sure. Let's find out, shall we? Don't need double red for anything, but we also don't need triple blue. So I guess we can end up casting more spells with this. I don't know. No, I want to cast it. So we're not under any pressure at all right now. I mean, he could play Arpakeligor right now and we'd be under super pressure, but, you know, I think it was a good time to get in the Shark Typhoon. Now all of our spells kill a thing, and sure. Q. Okay, that wasn't a spell though. Why did it tap all the blue mana? Sure. So we only cast that there because he was going to make us discard it. So. Oh, hey, cool. I would rather cast this here, I think, because we're still not dead. And if he stupidly plays a spell before combat, then... No, he didn't. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. No blocks. We'll get some good blocks in next turn, hopefully. Literally countering anything here. Okay, creature. And definitely Definitely no attacks. Alright, so he's playing straight up Sultai with, like, no removal. Alright. This says Menace? Oh. Okay. Alright, so in that case, we will jump block that and block that. But, of course, Serena doesn't like it when I try to double block like that. There you go. Sure. That was bad. Drawing a lot of lands here. Alright, so we are not dead yet, so I'm going to try and draw a card here. Yes, I would like to take that action. Fire Prophecy. That's really good. Just checking that's an instant. Still getting used to the format here. Yeah, you have a Doom Bug. Nice attack. Okay, I want to do 3 damage here. Yes. Yes. Sweet. Yeah, now we want to go to blocks. We want to block here and here. Do you think there is an argument for maining Prophecy to draw sorcery speed removal with the land? Yeah, there probably is an argument. I was doing it mostly to get him in a trap to make a bad attack to get more of his creatures, which is what happened. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the, I never know what the right play is, let's be fair. Okay, that's making me mad. But there's definitely an argument to be made. To answer your question, yeah, there's definitely an argument there. Wow, deck. Okay, well, we're going to play this. So probably going to 2 here. Yeah, that's not resolving. So I guess his plan there was to not attack at all. Alright, before I mutate anything, I would like to draw some cards. Yes, I would like that. I would like that. Yes, I would like that. Alright, so we're at kind of a point where we do not need to show him that we have this thing. So I'm not going to. We have all the flyers in the world. If you're on your... What you gotta do, yeah. Well, I don't think he was saying that I made a mistake there or anything like that. It was just he was asking if there was an argument. I do think there was an argument. I realize he can get the bug back, but I didn't want to go to 1. All right. So we did end up having to show him this, which stinks. How's our library doing? Oh, we're fine. It's a May ability anyway. Coolio. Just gonna play the creature here. I think you're dead, pal. Hey, we gained a life. That could matter. Oh, of course it's at my mana wrong. Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta pay attention. So, let's see. 11, 12, 13. So, with everything. He has to block. I probably could have just killed this thing, but hey, whatever. Sure. This guy does not like conceding. Oh, wow. Even shows me his mythic. I mean, that was very nice of him. Now I know to play around that. Okay. It's hard to play around a 6/6 that you can't kill, I guess. Alright. Not all that aggressive. Doesn't have a lot of removal. I don't even know what we want. No flying. We're on the draw. All right. I'm going to bring in the turtle because I like it. And this doesn't feel like a reconnaissance mission matchup. Yeah. So go Shark Typhoon there. I mean, we knew that card was bonkers when we opened it, but that definitely won us the game there. Slow hand again. But it's good mana. We're on the draw, so. Okay. Both Evolving Wilds and this come into play tapped. This requires me to make a decision that is actually kind of difficult in this deck, so went with the that. All right, is it worth it to not of one mind? Oh yeah, it totally is, because if we draw land, no, that takes 3 mana to mutate. Yeah, okay. So no, this is fine. Missed a land drop. I am gonna go wide here. Discard a card. Yes, I will discard that card. I thought this was a May ability. I wouldn't have made there, but I thought it was. Yep. All right, we're definitely not getting. Yeah, we're getting our second blue source here. Okay, actually, it was our third blue source. Did I mention? Just gonna of one mind here in Evolving Wilds. So we're gonna attack. Again, I like to let them mutate before I use removal spells. Let's see if we get a tap land. We did not. Well, we could play a turtle here, but. Yeah, we just want to get a forest out of our deck. There's the island he fetched up. I'd be really surprised if he doesn't mutate here. Thinking. Okay. Okay. There's no okay button. Yep. Probably just gonna capture Sphere and play a turtle. Want my forest. Oh, we could Archipelago. Oh, no, wait. We only have 5 mana. Never mind. Looks like we're doing okay this game. Sure. Oh, and that was the land we needed. That was a good draw. Good draw, anyone? Good draw. Discard a card. I don't want to discard a card. This hand's great. Fine. So I did go for the big hit here instead of spraying out the love like I said I normally do because I saw a 0 removal out of him. And, oh, there's the good removal spell. All right. But I still think it was right. Sure. Okay. It's Menace. Well, I think we're doing all right. We'll just pass the turn. This hits any target, right? To target creature or planeswalker. No, it doesn't. Okay. Sure. No, I don't want to throw both my creatures away. Aw. Yep. Wow. What did he give this? Lifelink? Yeah. Target player. Oh. I know that good old pride cometh before a fall saying. So looks like we're gonna take 7 here. Oh, more than 7? Sure. We are gonna cycle this counter as well. You get in there with the human. Okay, great. I'll take 1 less damage. Cycle. Yep, that's what we wanted. That is, though. What's this have? Lifelink Menace. Alright, so if I fight as Godzilla, he's just going to recast the stupid thing, right? He can just, yeah, menace it right back. So we'll kill that. And then if we can kill this, he can get it. He can't get it back unless he has obviously a non-human creature. But this is theoretically the correct play. Sure. Block here. Nope, that is what I wanted. Why did you move? Block here, and I realize we can get blown out of the water here, but man, I don't know what else we can do. Come on, just go to damage. Please. What? Is that lifelink? Death touch? What counter was that? Death touch. Okay, sure. Definitely hexproof here. You can't get it back. You have only humans and a tapped creature. And I will discard a land. I don't care. If you put your Godzilla over there, that is fine by me. Yep. We will block. I think. Or do we just take 2 this turn? I think we have more outs if we don't. We did see graveyard stuff out of him, so. That's a big boy. That's also a big boy. Okay, now I'm incentivized to put... Nope, not the forest. Silent. Okay. So we'll pass. We get a 5/5? No, 6/6. Sure. Seems good. Okay. Alright, now how to block. Well, that's going there. That's going there. Nope. Alright, how many cards do I have left on there? Alright, so... kind of like this here, and not blocking that at all. I'm going to 2. I don't like going to 2 because of that stupid 1-1 or 1-2 for 1 mana that would kill me. Okay. That was a good draw. Did we say that? Yeah, we say that. That was a good draw. Alright, we have nothing main phase to do after that, so it's the turn. Weird block, or a weird attack. You want to reanimate it? I don't care. It's fine. Mutate. Here. Discard that. Over top, please. Bounce this. Yes. Alright, do we think he has nothing? Because we die if we are wrong. Probably. We probably die if we are wrong. Well, he's F6'd. Holy jeez, that was close. Alright. Made some play mistakes there, but we got it. Whew. So I'm just thinking about actually main decking this turtle instead of this spell. I don't know. What do you guys think about main decking the turtle? Probably something like that. Lowers our curve, gives us something else to, sounds all right, yeah. Gives us something else to mutate onto, and keeps us from dying in the early game. We're gonna try it. I mean, it just felt like I brought it in every game, so. Whoops. Bum bum. Hey, we're on the play. On the play is good. This hand is bad. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna keep it. We'll cycle away the mission here. We have a 4/4. Things will be fine, right? Blue-green. Island. Okay. Yeah! Alright, we have 6 cards in hand, so we can draw cards. Just making sure we wouldn't have to discard there. I don't think there's a way to counter that. Okay. Probably just has something to cycle in his hand. Mine's bigger. Definitely cycle away one of these neutralizes if we don't draw a land. blue source. And we would rather not have to play these so we could cycle them away. With the many ways we have to cycle them away. Yeah, I think unfortunately we got into this tempo green deck too late. Wow. Vigilance on a Parcel Beast. Good. You got a 2-drop to follow that up? Because that's awesome. Oh, okay. Unfortunately... Alright, well, let's get in there. Still got a cycler or something? I don't know what I'm playing around. Alright, we are going to play a forest and a turtle. Counter it! Sweet. Nice. Sure. I had a feeling he was going to put that on top. Got a way to save it? That'd be sweet. Oh, yeah. Sure. Nice. Still looking for that other blue source, so we're going to cycle. Right. Probably could have got the baby Godzilla out there, but this is fine. It just sets us up for a better turn next turn. Seventh land. Tell me you're flooding. Nice. Okay, well we can like so many for ourselves to kill that thing. Oh boy, that feels bad though. So we have to discard all these to this. No, me. Target that. Feels bad. Feels really bad. Sure. This is the kind of tempo card we were missing in our deck. Also, sure. 7 mana, look at the top 5 cards, put a non-human from among them onto the battlefield. Alright. Well, probably want to kill that at some point, because he definitely has 7. Gonna get our island here. Just thin out our deck a little bit. How's it going, Major Lady? Wow, okay. Duh. Hey, how's the sound, moderator? Can you hear all the things? "14 cards in our library. We have a lot of outs to a lot of things." Yes, good. That means all of the hours worth of work I put in. And by hours, I mean hour. Yep. Whiff! Oh, he whiffed! Okay. Hey, was that good, guys? That felt good. Click your mouse repeatedly for me. Clicking mouse. I can hear it. Also hear that very annoying alarm. Target player. Target you. Submit 3. That's funny. Why? This is game 1, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. I would say the background sound are a tad too loud in comparison to your voice. Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering, but nobody was being helpful. Here, I'll try that. That's why you made moderator. Totally not because you're my wife. All right, it's both. You're all the helpful and pretty. Okay, second main phase, concede. Okay. So if I turn it down, I can't hear you, but if I turn it up, it's loud when something dies. Yeah. Well, I can definitely, like, turn down the sound effects, too. But let me get into the game before I do that. I feel like that felt good. Did he have any flyers? No. Oh. We're up a game. We get to test, I guess. All right. Let's go. Gameplay. No, not gameplay. We wanted sounds. This hand. This hand is not great. Sound minis, good for my phone. Okay. Gonna mulligan this, I think. Oh, this is way better. Yes. Oh, I have to keep and then get rid of this. Thanks. All right. Audio. So let's turn down the sound effects. That should make that a little less rackety. We're just gonna get a forest here because we can. We don't have double blue mana cost right now, and we want to be doing these things. So no play. All right, so I'm a little worried about playing Godzilla into the stupid Essence Scatter. Oh, never mind. Let me know how those sound effects are, Major Lady. Nice. Nothing I want to loot away, so... Oh, wait a minute. That costs 4. Never mind. That's much better. Excellent. Now, he didn't have a third color, right? He was just... green blue. Simic. Jeez. Simic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Sure. I like my hand. Mutate here. Discard Evolving Wilds. So we get a 4. We get a 4/5 or a 2/7. Wow. Got it. Thanks for watching, and remember to stay safe out there.